fighting fury, we're from Tigerland. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head.
Whether it be before training, whether it be at home. Some of these stuff you can do at home. Like my belief is, and I'm sure Jake will agree, that before you can handball and kick the footy, okay, you've got to win it. Which means you've got to be clean. Okay? Alright, so all the elite footballers, they're clean ball handlers. Right? They don't fumble. No, they don't fumble. Right? They don't paddle the footy, they're clean. Which gives them the opportunity to kick and handball the footy. Because the stuff we're going to do now, it's called round touches. First one's just called round the world. Okay, what we want to do is hold the footy in the drop putt position, so you're going to kick a drop putt, right, and just do around the world, just around the head. Okay, move the footy just around your head. Now want to throw it from hand to hand. Now you want to hear slap in your hand. So you slap. Okay, now around the waist. And nice and low now. Okay, so around the knees. Again, slap, slap in the hand. Don't throw it from hand to hand. Back the other way. Alright, figure eight. Alexis, at the front here. Show us a figure eight, mate. Okay, again, you can hear the slap in his hand. What we want to do, when we do stuff like that, we just don't want to bend from the back like that. Okay, too easy to get pushed off balance. I want to get down nice and low, bend from the hips and the knees. Okay, down nice and low. So if anyone bumps you, okay, right, you're strong in the core. Alright, okay, so get down nice and low, like that, just bend from the back, and a slap in the hands. Alright, Alexis, figure eight ball drop. Show us that one, okay? Alright, okay, so you hold the footy, one hand in front, one hand behind the back, right, and drop it and try and catch it again. Alright? See how many you can do in a row. Alright guys, just simple exercises there that you can do at home, whether it be in the backyard, or in your bedroom. Alright, and I'm going to say it again, the elite footballers at Jake's level, alright, you're all clean ball handlers, so they do not fumble the footy.
Most of the times football now, it's hand-eye coordination, right? So as Potty was saying, right, you've actually got to be really clean with the hands and really clean with the ball. Right? The people these days now at a young age, everyone's playing with football, so they're becoming a lot cleaner with the football. So you have to start challenging each other, right? So what we're going to do is, I'll get Brett out the front, we're going to get partners, right? I know you can't throw the football, right, when you're playing a match, but this is all about hand-eye coordination. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off, right, we call them tram tracks in football. So we handball it, but we'll start off throwing so you get the gist of it. Just like that. So it's just going to be like this, right, catching a ball. It's just getting used to catching two balls at the same time. So watching one ball, watching the other. Eventually, what you're going to do, it's going to be a handball. Alright, so it's going to be a handball this way. So it's going to be like that. So you've actually got two balls going, and you have to watch the opposite ball to what you're handballing. So you're catching that one, catching that one. Everyone should be able to handball, so you're actually watching the ball that you catch. What we're going to do, so that's what we call our tram tracks. Alright, and now this one we say right hand around. Alright, so all you're doing, you've got two footballs, similar thing, this one's a bit easier, so it's just right hand around. Just like that. Alright, so get that going, and when I say change, alright, you have to make sure you're listening up. When I say change, so we'll go from right hand, I'll say change, it's left hand. Alright, and you've got to try not to break the rhythm. Okay. Alright, so you start off with right hand around. We call it unders and overs. So one of the partner has to go under, the other one has to go over. But how do you work out who goes under and who goes over? How do you work it out? There you go. It's as simple as that. So all it is I'll tell Brett, I'll say, Brett, I'm going to go under. So he goes over. It's pretty simple. That's it. The reason we do that is before every training session, what we do is we do our tram tracks. We then do right hand round. We do left hand round. We do under, we do over, we do 20 trammies again. So what it is, you do 20 tram tracks, 20 right hand, 20 left hand, 20 under, 20 over, 20 trammies, and we go through it 3 times. Now what we'll do a simple one, we call them knockdowns, alright? So what it is in football, the ball is either on the ground, so you're picking it up, you've got to be nice and clean, or the ball's in the air, is it not?
Yep.
So from when it hits the air, someone marks the ball, it stops. If someone gets a free kick on the ground, it stops. But there's that spot where from it hits someone's hand till it falls on the ground. So we call them knockdowns. So all it is Brett's going to just tap the ball, and I'm just going to grab it like that and just handball it back, and he's just going to keep tapping it. And the whole idea of it is have the hands out in front, and you've got to be on your toes. So your feet, you're not flat-footed. So if Brett taps it out to the side, if I'm flat-footed, I'm not going to get the ball. So you've got to make sure you're on your toes so you can actually get it. Right? So 300 touches, how long do you reckon it would take you?
5 minutes, 10.
5 minutes?
Yeah, if you do properly.
We have to do it in under 3. Alright? So we have to do 100 touches in under 3 minutes. So that's all it takes. So when someone says play with the football, touch the ball 300 times, most of the times you actually walk around. If you're on your own, you'll be done in 5 minutes. If you're with a partner, we do it in 3. So it doesn't take long, and it's just a little trick to help you. Oh, it's very simple. It just helps you enormously on the footy field.